What's up guys, my name is JodyCook5 and welcome back to an episode of The Player Career today. And before we get into things, it would be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. In terms of my socials, they're all linked down below, so check them out so you can never miss any updates in regards to my channel. In terms of the episode then, we had a bit of a mixed bag in terms of the episode last time, so we're looking to try to bounce back. Obviously we've had a few mixed results, that has to be said, but we've got a game at home at the Johan Cruyff Arena, hoping to get a result against Hercules then as we try and see if we can get all 3 points in that Eredivisie to continue our league form. Obviously we've now lost our first league game also, and we're pretty much guaranteed that we're not going to be any sort of European football. It is poor, obviously we're not exactly expected that coming at such to a big team, but we need to carry on and we need to see what we can do because we've still got an Eredivisie and we've still got a cup to be able to fight for. In terms of the objectives, 8.5 rating, avoid losing and being able to have a 60% possession rate. Hopefully we're able to achieve a few of them. Obviously, as mentioned previously, if you've watched the episodes, if you haven't, I've actually got a link to that so you can view all my episodes previously in a playlist from 1 to now we're 8 now. So we're getting into groove in terms of player careers. Into the game we go then, 2 minutes into the game, and Hercules look to try and see if they can start off the game really quickly. And obviously the defenders are going to be very, very nervous after the previous performances they have actually put in. Not exactly the best of what we've been actually averaging recently, as you can see. In on goal here, and Hercules make a brilliant start away from home 4 minutes into the game, and they've already got themselves a goal. Not exactly the most ideal start that we've got in this home game whatsoever, and this goes to show you the actual level that we've kind of stooped down to be honest. And no offence to our opposition at no means at all, but we've really not got any sort of form going for ourselves whatsoever, and we've really dwindled into sort of bad state of form. Not exactly what we want to be seeing, as you can see, but we're going to have to continue on and see what we can do. But in the 15th minute it nearly got worse, to be honest, and this was the point where it nearly went from absolutely terrible to even worse. A decent ball into the box there, and a lovely delivery, and unfortunately just doesn't get onto it enough to be able to get it into the goal. Just rises over the bar then, but a lovely chance to get themselves 2 in front then in this tie, and they should have really taken that, to be honest, because that would have been a brilliant stepping stone, because it looked to try and see if we can punish them with that. Van der Bommen plays us in perfectly there as we run into the gap there, trying to see if we can get a shot off, and we just turn the defenders really well, and we've got ourselves a goal. It's 1-1 then, just inside 33 minutes, and ourselves have scored a really nice goal to be able to beat the keeper, and we find ourselves in a little bit more of a comfortable position in this first half. Not exactly the most ideal situation, but at least we are back level on terms, and it was a really good goal at the same time, to be honest. We were able to kind of skip past the defenders, we found the gap, and we was able to kind of penetrate that little area of the pitch. Nice goal, and that is 1-1 then as we continue on into the first half, 36 minutes, and now we've gained some momentum. Now we are able to gain some courage to be able to get ourselves back into the game. Taylor battling with Williams there as he tries to win the ball back. They clear their lines, but only as far as the Ajax midfield then, as you can see. Bergwijn picks it up off a loose ball. As we just run on the left hand side, cut inside on the right hand side. Decent chance for us here. We hit the shot, but a lovely save straight at the keeper though, but he does make a big save, keeping the hand strong. Half-time whistle has been blown then as we look at our objectives. We're looking too good on our rating. Well, not too bad, I'd say. 7.7, we need 8.5. We've got a draw and we've got 54% possession. So in terms of possession, we're actually dominating things. So all about trying to see if we can convert it and actually turn it into goals. Into the second half we go, and we're actually going to see if we can start ourselves off really quick as we get played in by Van der Bommen. We turn the defenders really well then, but we lose the ball, but Taylor gets stuck in then. Van der Bommen plays back in there, and we're in on goal here, and just like that we are in front 51 minutes into the tie as we hit the ball ferociously back into the net. As you can see, a lovely celebration, celebrating in front of the Ajax faithful. Really nice goal, and we are now in front for the first time in this tie in the second half. A brilliant start off the second half, to be honest. Exactly what we needed to be able to get into the game and hopefully get up a few more goals at the same time. Really needed that, and I'm glad that I was able to get back on the end of that. And it was lucky, to be honest, because Van der Bommen played us in at the same time, so we've linked up well with him. But Van der Bommen plays a lovely good play on this left hand side then, playing Bergwijn in really well. He touched the ball onto Van der Bommen once again and back heels it onto ourselves, so we just reached the ball then, really close to losing it. As we just hold it up, we play a 1-2 there, but Berghuis sits it into the bottom of the corner, and that should be it then. 69 minutes into the place, we've got about 20 odd minutes left in the tie, and Berghuis has pretty much finalised that game as we go 3-1 up in this tie now. And we're pretty much looking back at the first half thinking, how did we even perform that bad? Because the second has been completely different. Two contrasts of events. Hopefully the manager has got a bit more of a praise. Obviously we've had a little bit of a go at the manager because of his recent tactics, but this is definitely an upgrade on compared to previous games, that has to be said. As I say, really happy with the performance, really happy that we've got now 3 goals in this tie. But in the 74th minute there, as you can see, Hercules is trying to see if they get a second in this tie. The opposition seem to be passing it about really, really nicely, to be honest, but the defenders and the midfielders are absorbing the pressure at the same time. They're just looking for that mistake, and that mistake has happened. Berghus picks up the ball then as he places him really, really nicely then. On the attack we go, 76 minutes into the game. This could pretty much be the final nail in the coffin as we turn to defenders and looking for a decent shot on goal. And what a finish that is. A lovely bit of individual brilliance to be able to get the goal. Previous celebration, we love just hammering it into the back of the net, as I wish it counted as another, but it doesn't. But we celebrate with our teammates, and this is a sigh of relief more than anything, because we really, really need this result after coming off the back of a few poor performances, that has to be said. And that is very, very lucky to be able to get another goal in this tie. Really nice play from Berghus. He just played the ball straight away. He saw us open, he played it straight away. Lovely kind of bit of play, and we are now 4-1 up in this tie. And as you can see, the manager is very, very happy, and he's going to be even happier because the full-time whistle has been blown. We collect the match ball because we have got a hat-trick, and we also have claimed all 3 points at the Johan Cruyff Arena. A really, really good performance there. 10 rating, 92 minutes being played, 3 goals, 75% on conversion rate, 4 shots on target, and 1 assist. And as you can see, in terms of the objectives we completed, the only one was shy off was the possession, but we're not too fussed whatsoever because we've got a match ball, we've got player of the match. We couldn't have done any better than we previously could have done in other games, and we're very, very happy because we've now got another 3 points on the board, and we're looking that slightly better compared to previous performances. Before we get ourselves into another tie, as you can see, we've gained another Player of the Month award. So we've been actually have another Player of the Month for November, and they just keep on coming. I think I've had everyone, literally every single month that we've played in, we've had a Player of the Month. So we must be doing something right, that has to be said. Very, very happy with our individual performances and the team performances at the same time. Obviously, we've had a few hiccups here and there, but very, very happy to pick up another award to add to the trophy cabinet. After grabbing that Player of the Month award, we get ourselves stuck into another game in this episode, and it is pretty much the Dutch equivalent to the FA Cup. With that being said, these are the objectives that we need to complete. 7.5 rating, we need an actual team possession rate of 55%, and at least 2 goals or assists. So a big ask, but I'm hoping we're able to achieve these objectives. And it is going to be at home at the Johan Cruyff Arena against our rivals FC Utrecht, so it's going to be a massive game for us at the same time. So really, really excited to be able to get our cup run going, and hopefully we can get all the way to the final. 4 minutes into the tie, as you can see, the opposition start themselves really well then as they just play the ball upfield, but a lovely interception by Salah Dean there as Bergwijn plays us in. We just drag ourselves back initially then, allowing the run to Bergwijn. What a ball that is from Bergwijn as he hammers it down to Van der Bommen then, and that would have been a lovely goal to get ourselves started off in this first half. Really unlucky to not convert then as the keeper makes a really, really big save that instance. But yeah, that was a brilliant start to this first half, that had to be said, and we continue it at the 9th minute there. As you can see, FC Utrecht just trying to see if they can get past it out of the box then, and they're finding it really hard because the pressure is really, really being absorbed by Ajax, and they're doing so well. We retrieve the ball here on the right hand side, looking for support, but we take the shot but straight at the keeper, unfortunately. But we've had 2 shots inside these first 10 minutes though, so we're looking strong. That has to be said as we get another chance here in the 17th minute, looking to try and see if we can create something now as we retrieve the ball then, looking for a shot here as we take it. What a shot, but what a save that is at the same time. Very, very safe hands from the keeper, but it's been chance after chance after chance. We really need to convert one, otherwise it will come back and bite us. That has to be said. But as you can see in the 25th minute, the opposition are looking to try and see if they can create a chance for themselves, but it's finding itself really, really hard to do, and it seems to be that Ajax is just trying to set up in a block of 5, and it's really, really hard to be able to get past them. But a decent delivery into the box then, but as you can see, we've got the second keeper in net. The 40-year-old is back in goal, and that is a very, very nice sight to see as we rotate the side in this cup fixture. But we still haven't seen a goal in the 38th minute there. As you can see, the opposition just trying to see if they can get a pass into the middle of the park as they pass it around the defenders there, but they lose out there, as you can see, and they're looking to try and see if we go on the counter-attack now, and we pick up the ball on the right hand side, looking to try and create some sort of run with it. White and red shirts offering support then as we try and see if we can find one of our teammates as we turn the defender then, looking really good. Put it onto Berghus then, he picks the ball up, and we're off in support, but Van der Bommen picks it up, and Van der Bommen has broken the deadlock in this tie. 42 minutes into the game, and Van der Bommen is the man to get the first goal of this derby in the cup run. Very, very happy to be able to at least get a goal though, that has to be said. Not fussed that I don't get an assist or a goal, but at least the team is doing well. It's all about being a team player, that is true, and we created the actual goal itself, being able to run on the right hand side, playing Berghus in. He saw Van der Bommen there, really, really good effort beating the keeper, and we are now 1-0 up in this first half ties. We look to try and see if we continue this form in the second half. Look to try and see if we can do anything, because the first half was a bit lacklustre. We've got a decent rating, but nothing really, really happened for us as we look to try and see if we can create something there as we hold the ball and take a moment to take a look at that. What a finish out of nowhere. Unbelievable stuff. I just hold the play up originally then, just not really running with it whatsoever, just assessing options, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to shoot, and if we don't score, then we don't score, but if we do, then we get an absolute worldie, and that's exactly what we got. beat the keeper perfectly, to be honest. No way the keeper's getting to that one whatsoever. Just sails into the top corner, and it just kept on rising then. What a goal that is. As I say, keeper having absolutely no chance with that one. He's at full stretch to be able to try and save it, but he can't whatsoever. And we are now 2-0 up in this tie. So we start the second half really, really well, to be honest, with a belter of a finish. Really, really happy with that one as we get South stuck in then, as you can see. Unfortunately, the referee wasn't happy with that one, as you can see, as a free kick was conceded in the end, as we look to try and see if we can clear our lines from the free kick as the ball is pumped into the area. Decent delivery then, but the keeper is literally just shy of the actual post itself. Keeper didn't really have to do much in that instance, but a very, very good chance to get themselves back into this game with only a 1-goal reach as we retrieve the ball in the 57th minute then, looking for a run from Bergwijn as he runs on the left-hand side, offering support also as he plays it onto Van der Bommen then, offering support to Van der Bommen as we pick it up. Surely this could be a third, and it is. It's 3-0 in this tie. It's easy peasy because we are now 3-0 up in this time. We look to go through to the next round of the cup. Really, really happy to do so, to be honest, and these two performances have really kind of gained the confidence of the players, that has to be said. Van der Bommen played it in really well, to be honest, and we just found the gap. The keeper had no chance, no one in front of him to be able to block it or anything, or just get a foot in. So very, very happy at that one, and we celebrate in front of the home fans. The fans will definitely be happy with these recent performances after a few lacklustre performances in the last few episodes, but we continue on then. 65 minutes into the game, the opposition really haven't had many chances so far. Another chance for them, but it just strays wide then, keeper not having to do an awful lot in this tie, that has to be said, as we've got 10 minutes left of the tie. Can we have one more goal in this tie as we pick it up on the right hand side? Berghus offering support then as we play it onto Berghus, and as he just plays it onto the right hand side, we offer support by playing it in then as we got a chance here. We could be on for another hat-trick. We run into the gap, surely it could be, and it is. It's another hat-trick, 2 match balls in a row, and we are loving life here at Ajax. After a few kind of poor performances in the recent episodes, we've completely whitewashed that kind of thought process or anything towards it whatsoever. As you can see, the fans doing the poke stand then, really, really happy. Decent effort on the left foot then, keeper just had no chance with that one whatsoever. It was kind of a half kind of desired save. I don't even know what he I don't think he even attempted it, to be honest. I think he gave up after a while in that tie, and then we do absolutely smash our rivals then. 4-0 in the end. We proceed to the next round of the cup, and we claimed the match ball. Couldn't get any better than that, to be honest, and we achieved everything and anything that we needed to do. 10 rating, 3 goals, 5 shots on target. We could not go wrong whatsoever. 42% conversion rate, so we're actually kind of raising that up as we go on. We're taking less shots, but the shots that we are actually taking are definitely meaningful. In terms of possession, we didn't gain that as the objective, but we can claim the other 2 objectives, being involved in 3 goals, and we also got above rating of 7.5, so it can't be knocked whatsoever. So that's going to be another player of the match. I mean, player of the month, player of the match, match balls. I mean, we're doing it all so far. We are literally completing football. Really, really happy though, and as you can see, a nice fist bump between the teammates, and as I say, very happy to be able to proceed to the next round of the cup, and hopefully we can bring this form into another tie in the Eredivisie. Before we get into another tie, then we're going to look to try and see if we can spend some skill points, as we've actually obtained another 3. Obviously, we've done a decent amount of upgrading on our shooting, and we're going to do that again. Long shots and shot power, we gained on for 2, and then we're actually going to upgrade our passing also with the short passing and vision. I will kind of look at the passing more as we go on, but I feel like I should go block by block. So I feel like I've done pace, now I'm going to do shooting, and then I'll go on to passing as I go. These are the stats that we've actually got: 92 pace, 78 shooting there, 73 dribble, and 70 physical. So the stats are definitely going up and up and up. Very happy that is the case, and we are seeing some sort of progress each and every episode. Currently 73 rated, if you weren't aware of the moment, as we go into the next game of the Eredivisie, then as we go away from home, then the first away tie of the episode against FC Volderman, looking to try and see if we can get result for a 3rd time in this episode. 7.5 rating needed, at least a 30% dribble rate, and 4 passes completed in opponent half. That's definitely achievable, but that being said, let's get into things and see what happens. With the 2 results that we've got in this episode so far, we're really confident, to be honest, and we're going to definitely bring it into this tie, that's for sure. And the 4th minute then, as you can see, the opposition doing really well by passing it about, and they find an inroad on the left-hand side, trying to pump it into the box. They do that, exactly that. Rooney's been dropped as well for whatever reason. I know he got dropped in the cup game, but our second keeper actually played in this game also, so very surprised to see that. But in the 8th minute there, as you can see, we played it to Van der Bommen then, and he played it back, but we retrieved the ball. Decent effort, but enough save by Mio then, as he gets it out for a corner kick. It nearly went out there, as Koch box. Lexley just puts it out for a corner kick, but a very, very good save, that has to be said. Both sides have started fairly strong with 2 chances either end as they look to try and see if they can create another one for themselves as Cox runs on the left-hand side, looking for a decent delivery then, and they do exactly that. Defence clears it, as you can see, and it just rebounded off of one, and that could have really gone wrong at the same time. They clear their lines, but only as far as the opposition midfield then, as they pick it up in the middle of the park, looking to try and create something for themselves then as they pass it about among themselves. So a decent effort, but an easy save for the keeper. He's definitely got a lot of experience under his belt, being 40 years old and being in the team for a fair while, as he gets another save added to his list then, as you can see Bergwijn on the left-hand side looking to try and create something, and what a shimmy that was past the defender, looking for a decent effort here, but another save made by the keeper then. He's having a very good game so far, that has to be said, but we're creating everything and anything so far as we look to try and see if we can create something here as Berghuis gets played in by ourselves, and looking for a decent shot here. Berghuis plays it back to Taylor then, he puts it onto Berghuis, onto ourselves. What a shot this is, but another save by the keeper then as he puts it out for a corner kick. Literally chance after chance after chance, not being able to take it so far as the keeper is on his toes, it has to be said, as we continue on in this first half. 30 minutes being played then as we pick it up on the right hand side, looking to try and create something then as we try and play a player in, but we can't, but we retrieve the ball back again as our Ajax defender gets stuck in then, looking to get the ball into the box, and we assist Van der Bommen. We link up with him so well each and every game, and we have now broken the deadlock in the 29th minute. We've at least got an assist. We've had a few chances to be able to get a goal ourselves, but at least we have now got an assist in this tie. Van der Bommen has been on his toes, and he's lucky to be able to get a goal in such a perfect position, to be honest. Unmarked, defence had no clue he was there at the same time, and we are now 1-0 up in this tie. So very, very happy. Not the best of first halves, but we will take it as we do go into the tunnel then, as we look at taking that first half lead into the second half, as we look to try and see if we can gain some more momentum. In terms of the objectives completed, we've done the rating, we've done the dribble success rate, and we've also done the passes. So if it stays as is, then we should be alright, and we should be able to claim all objectives from this tie. 48 minutes into the second half then, in we go, looking to try and see if we can gain the momentum from the first and bring it into the second, but the opposition are definitely going to look and try and see if they can get themselves back into this tie. That is definite for sure, as LaRue picks it up in the 50th minute then, look and try and see if they can create something, and a decent bit of passing here, looking for a shot as he just doesn't get it off straight away. A decent pass, but what a bit of defending it is at the same time. Lovely bit of communication as well, as he passes it back to the keeper and he just clears his line straight away, so no fuss about it whatsoever. Really, really happy that the defence is now aligned with each other, and it very much, they just didn't feel right. Something felt off about the defence in recent games, but they've definitely had a bit of a shape up, and they've definitely looked strong, and as you can see, we intercept the ball deep in their half. 20 minutes left to go then, as we've got a decent chance here in front of the keeper, but another save made as he saves it from his near post then, but that was a brilliant interception, that has to be said, as we get a corner kick. 75 minutes in, and a decent delivery needed as Berghuis whips it in. Can't meet it with a header though, as it falls back out to the Ajax midfield as we pick it up then. Taylor looks to try and see if he can offload it to the left hand side as he plays in Berghuis onto Bergwijn. Surely it could be now, but it just strays wide. What a chance they ourselves get our first goal in this tie, but we just can't do it. Seems to be that we just can't get ourselves a goal, but we're going to get one more chance, I reckon, because the minutes are ticking. Still 1-0 in this tie. It's very, very close. I really want a second, to be honest, so we don't get frightened in the 90th, where we've now got a chance from the right hand side. Berghuis offering support as he sticks an arm out, but we're running on the right hand side. The defender kind of blocks it, and it is a goal. We've finally broken the deadlock. It's simple but effective goal as we celebrate then. Really, really happy to at least get a goal and an assist in this tie, and that will be game, set and match in this tie. Really, really happy with the 3 points. Definitely deserved, to be honest. The opposition had a few half chances, but nothing really proved. They definitely set up for the draw, the way they just kind of do back fives, and they just really just so defensive. There was no point where they really wanted to attack, and if they did it really slowly at the same time. Keeper was never really tested in this tie, but I'm very, very happy because we have got over the line, and that is 3 out of 3 for the episode, so very, very happy. Full-time whistle has been blown then away from home, and we walk away with all 3 points. A really, really good episode for us, to be honest, and a really good set of results. Happy that we've been able to kind of pick ourselves back up and go again, and that is what football is all about, and we've completed the objectives that we need to complete at the same time also. So everything that we've gone to set out and do, we've done it absolutely perfectly, to be honest. 9.4 rating, 91 minutes being played, 1 goal, 1 assist, 6 shots on target. Not the best of conversion rates, but we move. But we've completed all objectives, as you can see, because we got a 79% rate of dribbles, and we had 6 passes in an opponent's half. So couldn't be happy with that. And another player of the match. Every match we play, we just get player of the match. Unless we don't win, I get player of the match. Unbelievable stuff. Really, really happy nevertheless. We're going to have a bigger house for all these awards that we've been putting in. Really good stuff, to be honest, and I can't heap enough praise on the side and everything else. Now we're at the end of the episode, so we look at the Eredivisie table. We've played 17, we've won 13, we've drawn 3, and we've lost 1. Currently sitting on 42 points, so we're still a fair few, well, for 3 points clear at the moment of final. So they've lost 2, they've drawn the same, but they've literally won one less, drawn the same, but lost another 1. So it's so tight. 3 points separated as of the moment, so it's still all to play for. PSV are on 32 points, so they're still pretty much in the running because they're about 10 points off. AZ, they're about 12 points off, so it's pretty much between ourselves and final, but PSV are there or thereabouts. But it'll be very interesting when it comes near to the end of the season. We go into December now, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.